Good evening, everyone. It is April 23rd, 2023, and this is going to be a plan for tomorrow's RTH session. Now, with no major news coming out tomorrow, as well as no major earnings tomorrow in terms of how they might affect the indices, I think we'll have a nice, calm Monday rotational session. And then at Tuesday, when we start getting the bigger earnings, like I think, what is it, Google, Microsoft, that kind of stuff on Tuesday. I think the day after you have Meta or Facebook. So I think Monday will be our calmer day, and then Tuesday we can start getting the volatility to pick up. So what I'll be looking for accordingly is not really a lot of trades. Looking to mostly play the reversion. Now, I don't want to be short up here at 56 because, yeah, it was great resistance on Friday, and that was because settlement lows were sitting there, if I recall correctly, and we were trying to really get that breakout to the downside below that 41.38, which we had held on the Thursday session. Now instead we have that VWAP close on the week at what is that, 41.62ish, so a little bit higher. So I'm not really too inclined to be getting short below there, or trading inside the middle of weekly value area from the last week. So instead, what I'll be looking to is get long either 39.5 before we tag that prior week's VWAP close, or long 38s if we have a gap down scenario. So if we gap down below this 35-ish number, once we start trading back inside it, tag this kind of 39.5 level, I would look for the retracement long off of 38 and just ride it back in towards into yesterday's value area, kind of this 46 area, if not up towards yesterday's VWAP close at 41.50. Happens to be where our current VWAP is sitting as well. Below there, looking to get long 30 or 32s again off this key Thursday auction from what is that, about a couple weeks ago now. Apart from that, to the upside, if we do gap up, I'll be looking to take that 41.56 long for a move back up towards weekly value area high from last week, so around 41.75-ish, or perhaps a weekly half back at 41.65, but kind of this in general 61 plus area above yesterday's highs. In the unlikely scenario we continue ramping, I will be looking for a short at 41.80 quarter. Just the point of control from that Wednesday session. The 95% last week value area high coming in at 83 quarter, I believe, or 83 three quarters, something like that. 82 quarter. So within my stop loss area. So in general, of course, has been great resistance. So just kind of playing off of that. That's all I have on the ES. Moving over to the NQ, again, NQ's been a little bit more distributive, and likewise, the yesterday's low is way down relative to where we're trading currently, unlike on the ES. Now, there are some more spots I would like to catch this thing. The first one being 9,000 or 009.75. That's just last week's 95% value area low. I'm aware instead I could get long at settlement lows at 02175. So right here, especially because that's right beside last week's VWAP, -2 standard deviation. So it is kind of cheap, and it is right around where people who have been buying on margin would be looking to defend that level. However, I'll be playing it safe on the Nasdaq, given that it's been so distributive and so bearish is not really a term I like to use, but sure, we can call it bearish. So I'll be a little bit more hesitant on where I'm looking to buy this thing. Below there, I want to get long 970. That is some other prior week's value area low, that 95% value area low. Yes, I'm aware that's also right below last week's third standard deviation of VWAP. So in general, I think that's quite an emergency bid area. Below there, I would be also getting long 909.5, just a weekly point of control, which we shot up off of, like 4 weeks ago at this point? Yeah, about 4 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago. That's where we found the bid and really rallied off of it. Up above, if we open over 104, so kind of this key 105 number that we've been seeing, it's been sort of an intermediary level between this larger balance. If we open above 094, So kind of above these highs here, above value area high from Friday. If we open above there, I'll be looking to take 76 long. That is where we found the bid overnight on Monday's, or sorry, during Monday's RTH sell-off. That's where we had some offers here. Found the bid again during the overnight. It's been a nice level, a nice over/under spot. So I'll be looking to take that long before a tag of last week's VWAP close at 132. So it's something like opening somewhere here, going down, finding a bid around 75-ish, and then moving up, breaking that 122 level, and then it moving up towards weekly VWAP close at 132. Above there, not looking to get short, similarly, just like on the ES, not looking to get short until 214, that number being the quarterly, right around the quarterly open, more so that it is Wednesday's 95% value area high from that session. And then also the stop loss would be within the 95% weekly value area high. So that's all I'm looking for on the NQ. Not a ton of trades that I'm interested in general. Like I said in the weekly outlook, I'm not going to be too aggressive this week on taking trades. I think this week will be the week where we have the breakout, whether that happens on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've got no idea what day it comes. I don't think it'll come tomorrow, but Tuesday or Wednesday, I would not be too surprised. So for tomorrow, 909s, 970s, 009s, 076s, and 214s are the levels I'm interested in. On the ES, 30, 32 half, 38, 39 half, 56, all to the long side, and then 180 to the short side. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. That's all I have for you guys. Have a great night and trade safe.